So this was potentially a way of preempting that, to strike a note of confidence and to send that message to his supporters. They're still in this fight, Lester.
And Chuck, Mr. Biden also noted what he hopes is going to be a success in Arizona. He also mentioned Georgia.
I don't know.
Look, let me tell you what we're looking. Our models indicate we're waiting basically for a lot of Atlanta.
Still a lot of vote there.
A lot of vote in Atlanta, enough that our models right now, we would have it, if it goes the way we think it could go, maybe 1/10 of a percentage point will separate them when all the votes are counted. Yeah. That's why we're not anywhere near calling it. We want to wait to see what this Atlanta number comes in. But Georgia's another one that we're going to sit here for a while.
Well, if you were wondering whether, now that we've heard from Vice President Joe Biden, we'll hear from President Trump. We've heard from him on Twitter, Hallie. He must have heard you saying that he hadn't been tweeting all night, but now he has tweeted. He says, "We are up big, but they are trying to steal the election. We will never let them do it. Votes cannot be cast after the polls are closed." Of course, there is absolutely no evidence that any votes were cast after the polls were closed. Here we go.
So, Savannah, here's what we know. The president is going to be making a statement at some point tonight. I got to tell you, I am not surprised at all to see it. This is a president who we know is extremely engaged in what he's seeing on television. And for him to see Joe Biden come out and make remarks in front of that crowd in Delaware, I would have been shocked if the president didn't come out and talk in front of his supporters. Go ahead, Savannah.
I just am curious because it's interesting that he says they're trying to steal the election. Does that suggest he doesn't think they're winning?
So I think that what we're going to hear from President Trump is something similar to what I think some folks had been concerned about might happen, and something that the president has been alluding to now for a while, which is a question. He has been saying repeatedly now that he wants to see results sort of finalized on November 3rd, or I guess in the morning hours of November 4th right now. We need to be really clear here, right? Full election results are not certified on election night ever, right? There has to be a process that goes through. We use this phrasing here on NBC News, all the networks do, that is very careful. We call them projected winners, right? Because that is what we are projecting. Nothing is sort of set in stone for usually, days after the election. Anyway, not in 2020, not just in 2016, but in any election, really. And this is something that I think Chuck and our team can speak more to. But the president has been very clear that he is concerned about what happens if, in fact, as the case is that we are in right now, the vote count stretches past tonight. Now, it is not surprising that the vote count is stretching past tonight. In fact, we have been talking about it for weeks. Why? Because of the coronavirus pandemic and because there is so much early vote that came in, so many ballots that were mailed in. That just takes a while to count. It takes longer to count. And there are rules in different states, about when you can start processing and counting those ballots. This is where I think a lot of folks expected us to be here at 12:50 in the morning, on election night or the morning of November 4th, I guess. I do think that it is going to be critical to put into context whatever we might hear from the president, and this tweet alludes to it, right? Putting out claims that are not backed up, claims that are not verified. This is something we have seen from the president on Twitter before, to the point where the social media company has actually put warnings on some of the things that the president was saying because it was essentially misinformation and had the potential to be disinformation there. So I do think that there is going to be some sort of care and context that we're going to put in place around whatever the president says. I will say, and as we talked about it a little bit ago, there is real concern and I think anger inside the president's orbit about certain calls that have been made, not by our network, by other networks. There is a sense that perhaps some calls are being made too early. I'm specifically talking about, for example, Arizona. I would not be surprised to hear the president mention that when he does come out and address his supporters in the East Room. I think that the campaign is feeling better than they thought they were going to feel about states like Pennsylvania. You heard Joe Biden very definitively say that they thought they could win there.
But I think
the Trump campaign
let me
takes
go to Andrea. Trump. We got a call, and then I'm coming to you. Yeah.
We got a call in Iowa.
Yes.
NBC News projects that Donald Trump will win the 6 electoral votes in Iowa.
Okay, so Andrea, that's what I find to be so perplexing about this tweet, because here the Trump campaign's having a much better night than it expected to have, and now the president is signaling through this tweet by saying they're trying to steal it, et cetera, that he doesn't feel that they're going to win. I don't understand how that adds
This is
up.
what he has been saying every single day, that it's not right that the Supreme Court let Pennsylvania start counting tomorrow, really, tonight and tomorrow, that 3 days. Mike Memoli, who has covered the Biden campaign forever, has spoken on the record and gotten from Senator Bob Casey exactly what I have been hearing from others, not on the record, so we couldn't report it. That Joe Biden has been calling around. He's very nervous about how slow the count is in several of the big counties.
In Pennsylvania.
Not coming in.
In Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania. So he's been calling around, and according to Senator Bob Casey, speaking to Mike Memoli, according to Mike's note, that Biden was calling Casey and checking in. Why are these counties, like some of the Philadelphia suburbs, not reporting? Why is this so slow? So it is that early vote factor, but also, you know, he himself is getting nervous. That's why Joe Biden came out, because he anticipated exactly what the president did, which was a tweet saying that the vote is being stolen, starting to change the narrative. And Biden, with the optimism and telling people to be patient, was trying to at least capture that mood. But privately, he is calling people, elected officials and former officials in key counties.
Well, that's what's so interesting about it. Here you have Biden, who according to this
Projecting
reporting, is a
optimism,
bit
but
nervous
very
about the race. And then at the same time, Hallie, you've got the president signaling publicly that he's nervous about the race because he's now saying they're stealing it, which suggests he thinks he's losing. So, you know, we're trying to put all these pieces together. Do you have any insight into what's going on back there?
Let me try to provide some clarity here, Savannah, on this, because I think you raised sort of this important point here. And the answer that I would provide to you here, based on sort of my years covering President Trump and talking to people in his orbit, there are a lot of times when the president's public messaging is different from the messaging that we are getting behind the scenes from people around him. And there have been many instances in which the people around the president, his aides, his allies, his advisors, have encouraged him to perhaps move.
So Biden thinks that they're like stealing the election. Yo, welcome to the stream. Hit that sub button if you're new. Yeah, I think Biden thinks that they're freaking stealing the election. I don't know why. Supposedly there was rumors about that last year, on 2016 too, when Trump won versus Clinton. There was rumors about Trump also stealing the election. I think they said something about Russians. He made a deal with like Russians or something like that for them to vote for him. I don't know, bro. It was weird.
Let me take you to Wisconsin. What's interesting here is that our models indicate if the early vote goes the way we think it's going to go, we certainly don't believe this is going to be a race that somehow Joe Biden could win by 7 or 9 points, which is most of the polling. But we're looking at a race that we think is going to be in the 2-point range, but we'll see. And I'll look at here. He's got a 113,000 vote lead. And again, let me just take you to one county here, Milwaukee. And we still have 2/3 of the vote that's coming out. And it's our understanding, I think we've talked about this, sometime after 4 a.m., we're going to get the Milwaukee County dump. And that's going to tell us a lot. But again, this has all been election day vote so far in Milwaukee, and a lot of it there. Now we'll go to Michigan, and we have the same issue here. And I'll just bring it up again. Still mostly same-day vote, not as much of that early vote yet. And if you've seen, as stuff just trickled in, the Trump lead has narrowed a little bit. And then I'll quickly go over here to Pennsylvania. As you can see here, we're still, and let me just show you here, this is almost all today vote, or now at this point, sorry, yesterday vote. We only have a little bit of that early vote. And look, let's go around here. You can see here's Chester County. It's got 70% in, and this is Swing County. We'll see when it all comes in. Here, Andrea, Montgomery County, we still got a lot of vote there. Delaware County, 59% reporting. And of course, Philadelphia County, we still have half the vote to come in. So this is why, very quietly, Democrats are actually, I don't want to say they're nervous, but they feel like they know, they think they know they're going to win these states. They feel good about their early vote, but you know, they also felt good about,
remember
North Carolina.
2012.
Let me take you to Georgia.
2012.
The president had over 300,000 vote lead when this was at about 75%. And it's been just trickling in, and it's all coming from here. I told you before, our models indicate that when it's all comes in, and the last vote to come in is going to be, it looks like Atlanta, the Atlanta area, that we expect it to be less than a percentage point. In fact, one of our models has it 1/10 of a percent around. But let me just take you around what we got here. There's still got more than a quarter of the vote out in Fulton County. That is Atlanta. Here's DeKalb. You still got 2/3 of the vote out there. We expect Joe Biden to really run up the score here in these counties. Here's Gwinnett. Still about a quarter of the vote, a little less than that. Where are we here? I just gave you to Fulton. There's Cobb. We still got 20% of the vote here. So this is why we haven't called Georgia, and this is why you don't hear people ready to spike the football on the Republican side either. Everybody knows Atlanta's coming in, and the question is, is it gonna shrink and just make it really close, or could we look at recount territory? I can tell you this. We're looking up the recount.
What is? I was about to ask you.
I'm in the middle of it. My team was on it.
Threshold?
I just, they're all over this.
Okay.
In fact, maybe by the time I get back here, I'll find out. So there.
Because if a race is in any given state is within a certain threshold, you have to recount.
Not automatic. Here, I can tell you, our initial folks here, it's not automatic. So this would be something that somebody would have to request.
Okay.
All right, let's bring in a couple of our guests. I think we've got Robert Gibbs, NBC News political analyst and former White House press secretary under President Obama, and Rich Lowry, an NBC News political analyst, editor of the National Review. Robert, let me start with you. You're a former press secretary. Let me let you step into our shoes. Write the headline of this night so far.
Well, I think the headline is we know a lot less than we thought or hoped we'd know at this point. The race is still very much up in the air, but look, I'm where Biden is right now. I think there's a lot more paths for him to win this race. I think there's two big states that you just talked about, Arizona and Georgia. Those open up very decidedly different paths and multiple paths for Biden. They really push Trump into having to really run the table. And I don't know. I think those two states are going to be the big two next states. We're going to see these upper Midwestern states come in, as Chuck and others have talked about, maybe ahead of the Today Show, but it's going to be a while.
Biden was at like 105.
Drink when someone says the Today Show.
We'd be hammered at this point. Yes. That's not a good idea.
I know. Rich,
Speak up, Lester.
what do you think? We saw Joe Biden come out. We've seen a tweet from President Trump, and he's also indicated that he will also address the cameras. The battle of perception right now.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the post-game jousting. And I do think we should pause, though, and just remark on the fact this is a president of the United States who's never been above 50% job approval in the polls, who's had controversy after controversy basically daily for the entirety of his presidency, and is knocking on the door. I'm not predicting he's going to get through that door, but is knocking on the door of re-election. That's an extraordinary fact, and that really goes to his astonishing power as a campaigner. And I think what gives Republicans hope about those blue wall states, if you look at Florida, the polling average, final polling average had Trump losing 2 to 3 points. He won by 2 to 3 points. Look at Ohio, final polling average had Trump winning by 0.8%, the polling average. Last time I looked, he was winning by 8%. So if you get that kind of polling average in Michigan and Pennsylvania, it's very easy to see how Trump wins. And then just final point, Chuck earlier was talking about that Nebraska 2nd district that awards one electoral vote, and Joe Biden is winning in. If Joe Biden, put Georgia aside, assume Trump holds on, if Biden wins Arizona and wins that district in Nebraska, winning Pennsylvania is not enough for Trump. In that circumstance, he'd have to win Pennsylvania and Michigan to get over the top. So it just goes to what a near-run thing this is now, that one electoral vote could make a big difference like that.
That's so 2020.
So 2020,
but it also explains why the White House is so heated about any call it perceives as premature of the state of Arizona, which bears repeating.
Who knew leaving people outdoors in Omaha could cost you the presidency?
NBC News has not projected Arizona other than to say that Biden is leading, but it's too early to call there.
Rich and Robert, thank you both.
Thanks, guys. Casey.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I have considered the 269 to 269 Electoral College vote 2020 nightmare scenario because it's 2020. Obviously, that's what would happen based on everything else that's happened this year. But all kidding aside, I do think that the focus on Georgia is correct at this hour. My sources in both parties are starting to focus on that because that data is starting to come in. Republicans feel much better about the Senate race there than they do about the presidential race. And Chuck made the point, the question is, how close is that going to be? And the reality here is that if, in fact, we talked a little earlier in the night about how we're we're entering the narrative setting phase of this campaign, and the fact that Democrats don't feel as strong about it. They will feel much stronger about it if they can point to Arizona and Georgia as examples of places where the suburbs moved decisively for them. If their advantage spreads out farther across the map, that is going to make it a lot easier for them to make the case that it is very clear who is the winner of this election. And to your point, Savannah, I think that's part of why you're seeing the president and his team be so pugnacious, frankly, about trying to make sure that these kinds of things do not get out into the ether, because this is going to be this kind of narrative fight going forward. And just to button up with the nightmare scenario, I have been having a couple conversations with Democrats who are looking at the map, nervous about that, and starting to think about, okay, what if we do end up with a tie? What if we go to the House of Representatives? Then it's decided by House delegations. So each state gets a vote. If Texas, for example, is controlled by Republicans, the delegation likely would cast their vote for Donald Trump. Does that put us in a scenario where Democrats not focusing enough on the House of Representatives heading into this, perhaps being overconfident on that map, come back to bite them? I honestly, I'm not ready for any of this, at least not until we have some more drinks ahead of the today's show.
Let me go to Andrea, who's been watching the president's latest.
Well, on the president's latest tweet saying that the election is being stolen, Twitter has flagged it, saying some or all of the content shared in this tweet is disputed and might be misleading about an election or other civic process. So
probably
Twitter
the line
is
asserting that there were ballots cast after Election Day, which
exactly.
of course there's no.
I apologize. I've had the 269 as my phone screensaver for about a month.
It's your fault.
I really have, and it's like however, I had it a slightly different scenario. I'll admit that.
We're going to banish you to the
but it
map.
gets close, yeah.
All right, we're going to take
I guess
a
it's
break.
nerd hour here as we get into the wee hours.
Are you trying to
compliment
me, right? I take it as a compliment.
He's still not in shirt sleeves yet, so our
no more snacks for Chuck.
Decision 2020 election night coverage, a little punchy, but we'll continue after this short break.
We're glad to have you with us.
This fall, we're right there with you. Whether you're back to school,
What do you guys think? We excited?
or back to work, we're keeping you safe.
I love being back.
Every morning on Today.
Good morning. Welcome to Today. We're glad to have you with us.
This fall, we're right there with you. Whether you're back to school,
What do you guys think? We excited?
or back to work, we're keeping you safe.
I love being back.
Every morning on Today.
Police murder of unarmed black men has been an American way of death across centuries. After seeing the most comprehensive police reform bill ever introduced in Congress, I've begun to wonder if now is the time. If now is the time the protesters finally win.
The Last Word with Lawrence O'Donnell. Weeknights at 10 on MS.
Oh yeah, we're just gonna put something else mute. Wow.
Flight crew, FTC, flight team stand up. Hey man, I don't know why this is a video, but you gotta react to it because everybody was spamming it. Flight reaction, most sus moments ever. Let's check it out. As you guys know, I only like pussy, titties, and ass. But somebody else thinks otherwise. Look at Curry though, man.
That shot just gives me butterflies, man. Kind of makes me blush too.
Whoa.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Man, Curry's shot is just the greatest. Can we just agree he has the greatest form of this decade, bro? Look at that, bro. If you do that in front of any woman, bro, she's yours. Like,
facts. She's yours.
Bro, that move damn near gets me fucking horny, bro. Damn near gets me fucking horny, bro. Like, damn, bro. It's not even like. I'm not even sure, face, bro. That move is nasty, bro.
Look at Curry.
It's just like the legend having fun at the game, man. LeBron's just, you see LeBron's hairline falling back, he's just stressing out. Damn. Curry doesn't have a single gray hair in his body. He just has perfect skin. His hairline is not receding at all.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're gay, then you're gay. If you're straight, well, that's great. If you fall in between, that's
Bro, what the? Yo, bro. Forever, please delete this picture on social media, man. I don't go that way, man. And y'all are making it really awkward because you already know it's probably gonna be a time when I meet Curry. You know what I'm saying? Y'all making it really awkward, man. Come on, man. What is this? What is this, man?
Bro, Curry look really good with the waves, yo. No homo, bro. He needs to go back to the waves, bro. We can be like 360 wave buddies. Man, I'm so blessed to watch this.
pay me to go to the next game. Look at that. They letting old head Vince Carter. This nigga's nuts is literally sagging to his knees, bro.
I mean, how is that sus? That's true. Old people, when they get old as men, their nuts start to sag more. And that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? His nuts will sag as these. Obviously, it's a damn... I exaggerated. But real people understand that's not sus. That's facts.
See what I did here. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a whole new ball fake in this generation coming up. You don't have to use the actual basketball to ball fake anymore, bro. Just use your mouth. You just use your mouth.
And you're recording me eating noodles. Are you, bro?
What I'm saying? No. Don't
Really, bro? Really?
Oh, Dolly, you are my fucking babe. Sick. Oh, Dolly, you are my fucking babe.
Oh man.
Oh, that was it.
New flight crew, FTC. Flight team stand up. Hey man, I don't know why these videos
Give me no more. Yeah. Thought you had a fire crispy edit for a part 450 version episode. Ah!
Yo, what the hell?
Are you sure about that?
What the fuck? How did he rip the damn computer screen and talk to you? What the hell?
Wait, what did he just say?
Damn, technology is crazy these days.
I need to start dribbling with 2 balls too. I mean, pause, bro. I'm editing it out. I didn't mean to say that.
You guys know what I meant.
Nothing wrong with that. Stop it. Get some help. What the fuck is this dude doing? He just stole my heart?
No! Bro, I told y'all not to clip this moment. What the fuck? Damn. No, it's not what it sounds like, bro. Okay, bro. So basically, I was playing Fortnite and like, it's the first time somebody I've seen, you can like pick them up and just like take their reboot card. I didn't know what he was doing. He was like ripping something out of my chest there, so I just like got lost. Damn it!
That's much better than the crash, man. Oh, I mean, bro, I didn't mean this. Bro, he just like really stripped me from something and just like put me down, bro. Just like really stripped me from something and just like put me down, bro. Bro, he literally picked me up and just took something out of my body and threw me back down. Yo, I need to edit that out, yo. Look out of here, yo. Bro, you don't get what I want to do. My leg's so perfect.
Wait, what?
Like, bro,
Really?
this is like, if anything, like, bro,
Really?
this is like, this is why I like.
You know damn well that went between my legs perfect.
My leg's so perfect. If anything, like, bro,
Really?
this is why I like dudes like.
No, bro. Really? Really? Y'all really are editing things out now. This is not what, man.
I like dudes like, you know, I don't. This is why.
No, that's not what I was saying.
I want to back it up. No homo. Like, damn, man. You need to say that shit. I'm trying to like. Oh, okay. I think it does it manually. I was trying to get the camera, like back the camera up and shit.
That's what I was talking about, the camera.
She's cute, bro.
I said she's cute. What the fuck, bro? Man, nah, bro. Y'all not editing this shit to make me look weird, bro. Stop with this bullshit, bro. I said she's cute. Fuck out of here. Read my lips.
She's cute, bro.
You just
Yeah,
cut out the
yeah,
S part.
He said she.
Bro, what are you talking
Bro, you
about,
cut off the S
They
part.
still together? I never reacted to a dude twerking.
Bro, and you know I never reacted to a dude twerking.
Oh, you would.
Bro, and you know I never reacted to a dude twerking.
Johnny just made me jizz in my ass.
Oh, man, damn, I don't know, you know, I was recording something and then I just accidentally. I just didn't know the cameras were on. I meant to edit.
Shut the fuck up, baby. You dumbass hell. Fuck on.
And now, you know, when you first
I was
started
mocking
playing, you know,
somebody.
obviously all the opponents are not. That's, bro, you edited that to make me seem like I started that.
Maybe I should say pause too, that did not come out right at all.
Hey man, so cap it off, man. As usual, man. Coming out a little, man. All right, you next man on the road. Let's do it, Millie.
Why is more sus than I thought, my mans? How did I change my title?
FTC. Flight team stand up! Hey man, we're back at it again with the so fresh, so clean, best of flight reacts. TikToks part 2. Let's check it out. You see a good player? Like?
How do I close this?
There you go. There's the like button. You can miss a chance to listen in. Better watch your.
Hold up, boys. Taking my thumbnail real quick. Let's see who's streaming. That's weird. I know why. Dude, I remember when TG only had like 900k subs. I'm OG. OG.
Oh crap. It's coming. No, it's mixing on. Galactus is coming right now. What? Alright. Here we go. It's coming. Can you see it moving? Why, for fuck's sake, dude? For fuck's sake, man. Right, we're just playing with us now. I ain't getting any randoms in no more. Guys, we're not having randoms in anymore, dude. Literally, we're going to miss the event now. We're literally going to miss the event now. We're going to miss it. We are genuinely going to miss it. Guys, if you're still in your lobby, do not back out. Everybody, do not back out, alright? If you're in the lobby watching right now, do not back out of your game. We're going to try and get back in as quick as possible. Nobody back out. Don't back out, alright? Do not back out. We need to clear all of that.
There's no way there's no room.
Do not back out. Nobody back out of the lobby, alright? You're going to miss it. I'm so pissed if we miss it. Sorry, Willen. Sorry, dude. We're going to miss the freaking event now. sorry.
You might be quickly negative.
Oh, guys, so sorry. We're gonna miss the freaking live event. We're gonna try and get back in. Guys, if you have dropped a super chat today, Noah, you try and get back to there as quick as possible. We're gonna miss the live event, man. Galactus is due to be coming any minute. He's really close now. Get there quickly. Get to the bomb. Get to the bomb. Get to the bomb. Quickly, quick, go.
The power bus,
The battle bus is literally getting ready now.
The power bus will move any second.
It's so close, I know.
Stop the cat, bro.
We need to get back there, guys. This event is due to be going down any minute. Make sure you drop that like button, subscribe. Big shout out to everybody subscribing. Golden, thank you for subscribing. Azar and Waffle, thank you. What?
You need.
Right, you go and watch it on your Xbox. Go turn your Xbox on and go watch it quickly. You don't want to miss this live event, Noah. Quickly, you go on your Xbox, turn it on, go get booted up. Right, guys, we need to clear this out the way again. The start. Oh my God, it's moved to the right hand side. I told you it's swooping round. Look, it was straight ahead a minute ago, and now it's on the right hand side. See, and all you guys doubted me, man. Let's go, have a look, mate. I'm not BSing. It's moved to the right now. This is what I mean. I told you it's coming right now. The event is happening tonight. And literally, Galactus is coming tonight. Everyone's like, oh, no, it's not, no, it's not. Dude, it's literally, from one lobby to another, it's literally just moved to the right-hand side now. You know, it's moving right now. Everything is moving, the whole freaking thing. This bomb is about to react, guys. So make sure you definitely drop that like button, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, dude. It's gonna happen, dude. It ain't clickbait. So all you guys are like, clickbait. No, dude, no. You can see it in the sky. If you think it's clickbait, then you're just dumb as shit, bro. Because you can clearly see in the sky that there's like the freaking bomb and that, like the Galactus, and then you got the bomb over there. So yeah, get with it, bro. Get with it. But drop that like button, subscribe, like I said, as always. Turn on that notification bell. All that juicy stuff. We're gonna shout out a couple of you guys in a minute as well. Mate, that start is really bright now. It's coming right now, dude. Look at how close it is now. It's super close. Look at how close it is now, Noah. Look at how big it is now. It's coming right now, dude. It's literally coming right now. Guys, drop that like button right now. Turn on that notification bell. It's got lower. It's not even up to the top of that anymore.
I'm gonna
you go do it on your Xbox. Let me get rid of this. I need to get it so that it's all breaking. Is this one of the reactors? Guys, the Galactus event is about to happen any minute now. Right, let's just sit here and wait now. Right, guys, let's shout out a couple of more people who have dropped that subscription on my YouTube channel. If you have subscribed, big shout out to you. Welcome along. Big shout out to Alexandra Vivriera on the 99-cent dono. If you do drop a donation, I will be showing off your YouTube channel. Get everyone to subscribe to you. Big shout out to Daily Movement on the €1 donation as well. The event is going down right now. Official Peter, thank you for the one, and Marcelo, thank you for the $1.99. FaZe Mersey, thank you for the $1 donation, bro. Let's show your channel off. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to Louis on the 79-cent donation. Guys, get involved. Come and join the Sen Clan. Back again. This event is going to happen. You coming back, are you? Yeah. It is going to happen, dude. This event is about to go down. Let's go.
He's capping, though.